What's up, everybody? Welcome back to RacingNews.com. We're going to the best track in the country. Well, one of them at least. Remington Park on Sunday. It's Oklahoma Derby Day. Always a fun day at Remington Park. A nice 12-race card. On this Sunday, September 25th, we've got 2 pick 5s on the card, 3 pick 4s on the card. A lot of betting opportunities. And, of course, headlined by the Oklahoma Derby. So let's go to race number 11. It is the Grade 3 Oklahoma Derby, mile and an eighth. $400,000 purse. Got a field of 8 this year for the race. It's kind of, I wouldn't really call it light. It's kind of in between what it usually is. It isn't the best running of the Oklahoma Derby I've ever seen. It's not the worst either. Let's dive into it. Field of 8, like I said, I'm going to go number 4, Best Actor on top. I just love this horse, and I have ever since the debut at Oakland Park. In a maiden special weight over the slop, the horse looked very good and won for Brad Cox. Went up next time out, won an allowance, went to the Indiana Derby. I really backed this horse that day in the Indiana Derby and got off to a horrific start. Stumbled, got, really pushed out at the break, kind of lost all chance. Still came running pretty well. Actuator, the horse that won that race that day, was pretty good, but still only was able to hold on and win by a half length over Best Actor. Last time out in the Smarty Jones Stakes at Parks, which is actually a prep race for the Pennsylvania Derby. Obviously, Brad Cox sent Cyberknife Tawny Port to the Pennsylvania Derby. So Best Actor goes here. Makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. The horse was a winner by 5 3/4 and looked great. It was 5-2 that day because Creative Minister was in the race and took all the money for some reason. And Best Actor just smoked him. And like I said, 5 3/4 length victory, just dominated that race. So Best Actor, I think this is a really good spot for him here. I think he could get to the lead if he runs kind of like he did in the Smarty Jones. He could also stalk the pace. He's shown he can do that as well if somebody kind of goes crazy on the front end. So number 4, Best Actor for me. I think this horse is going to be tough to beat. The horse on the rail, number 1, Steal the Sunshine. That's kind of the one I'm hoping is a little bit of a price in here. Although it's going to be hard for him to be. He's won 3 races in a row. And last time out was the winner of the Ellis Park Derby. A similar race to this caliber by 3 1/4 lengths. I think he's been really, really good since kind of waking up in that starter allowance 3 races back at Gulfstream Park. Went on to go 7 furlongs and win the Carryback Stakes, and then went on to a mile, like I said, at Ellis last time out. Now we stretch out to a mile and an eighth. Question mark because we haven't seen him do it very successfully. He has a couple of races at a mile and an eighth. They were back in the spring. He was second in an allowance that featured the winner of the race, Skippy Longstocking, who's gone on to be a pretty nice horse. And then he tried the Florida Derby, and he was 6th, beaten 8. This certainly is a little bit weaker spot, and he's running a little bit stronger than he was going into that Florida Derby. So I think, this horse, I'm hoping 4, 5, 6 to 1, maybe on Steal Sunshine. We do not have morning line odds out yet, but if we get that, I think he's interesting breaking from the rail. So 4, Best Actor, and the 1, Steal Sunshine, the 2 that I like the best. You do have to mention the 5, Rattle and Roll. The horse got back going in the St. Louis Derby last time out at FanDuel. Was able to win by 4 1/4. This is a little bit tougher race today, but I do like his chances here. He's going to have a decent shot. The problem is he gets overbet a lot. Indiana Derby, he was the favorite. I didn't think he should have been that day. Cross that race out, though, unfortunately, because he lost all chance at the break. Got 7th, but again, I just draw a line. He broke, and Brian Hernandez was basically, his feet were out of the stirrups. He just was riding bareback essentially until he kindly could able to kind of regroup on him. So Rattle and Roll, not really worried about that race, but still I think he's going to be a little overbet here. That's why I didn't put him on top, but he certainly has a shot. I think the Asmussen horse on the race, number 7, King Ottoman, with a little bit of a shot as well. 2 races back, he was in that Indiana Derby. He got 3rd, beaten 3 lengths behind our top choice, Best Actor. And then last time out, moved up in class, faced, Skippy Longstocking, We the People, Simplification, and in the West Virginia Derby was 5th. Really didn't make much of an impact. Sloppy track that day, maybe getting back to what we hope is a fast track at Remington Park on Sunday. So I could see him maybe hitting the board at a price. But overall, I do like the number 4, Best Actor, and then number 1, Steal Sunshine in second. And then we'll see number 5, Rattle and Roll, number 7, King Ottoman, kind of in those 3rd and 4th spots. All right, guys, that's it for this preview Thank you, everybody, for watching it. If you're playing Remington Park on Sunday, have a great time. It's going to be a really good card. There's a lot of really good races on here. The Remington Park Oaks on this card as well. Plenty of other stakes opportunities as well. So it's a really, really good time. So thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you for the next one.